Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot.
Great teachers in your pocket, excellent resources on the website. Learn Mandarin with Chinese Pod. Hello and welcome back to Chinese Pod. Coming to you from Shanghai, China, we bring you lessons in spoken Mandarin Chinese. Now, today's lesson is a basic lesson for newbies. And my name is Ken, and with me here today is...
Hi, I'm Jenny. It's a great pleasure to be here.
Good. Now we'll give you the dialogue. And what is our dialogue talking about today, Jenny? What's the topic?
Oh, it's about treating someone to dinner.
Ooh, well, that sounds interesting. Treating someone to dinner. Okay, good. And so we'll have the dialogue. We'll listen to it 3 times. And then, as ever, we'll break it down for you. So with that, let's start the dialogue.
Dialogue first time. 你今天晚上有事吗？
今天晚上我没有事。
我请你吃饭，好不好？
好的，好主意。
Second time. 你今天晚上有事吗？
今天晚上我没有事。
我请你吃饭，好不好？
好的，好主意。
Third time. 你今天晚上有事吗？
今天晚上我没有事。
我请你吃饭，好不好？
好的，好主意。
So you want to learn traditional or simplified characters?
Can I just learn to speak Chinese? I really don't want to write or read. It's too much for me.
Are you one of the learners that told us early on that you just want to speak and listen to Chinese and you think Chinese characters are way too complicated? Then I really think you should check out our new introduction into how to read and write Chinese characters. It focuses on simple characters that you encounter in a Chinese language environment every day. In 11 entertaining episodes, we set out to convince you that Chinese characters are actually quite easy, and we hope that you will soon share our excitement. Visit 88 characters on www.chinesepod.com/88 and give it a try. Or search for the first episodes on the Chinese Pod channel on YouTube. It's as simplified as that.
Okay, very good. Now, you may or may not have understood it, but don't worry, we'll go through it for you to help you to piece it together. Jenny, I know you're very fond of translations. You're a great believer in translations. So
Yes.
could you read him and I'll translate?
You translate in our case.
I'll demonstrate my translation skills by reading the text.
你今天晚上有事吗？
Do you have anything to do tonight?
你今天晚上有事吗？
Do you have anything to do tonight?
你今天晚上有事吗？今天晚上我没有事。
I don't have anything to do tonight.
今天晚上我没有事。
I don't have anything to do tonight.
今天晚上我没有事。我请你吃饭，好不好？
I'll invite you to eat, okay?
我请你吃饭，好不好？
I'll invite you to eat something, okay?
我请你吃饭，好不好？好的，好主意。
Okay, that's a good idea.
好的，好主意。
Okay, good idea.
好的，好主意。
Okay, now those were approximate translations. We need to look at the specifics to make sure. I mean, different words can be used differently in different contexts. So
Sure.
When we translate, we translate for meaning. Now, so let's start from the beginning. And the first sentence again was, do you have anything to do tonight? Could you give us that, please, Jenny?
你今天晚上有事吗？
Now, let's break it down. 你今天晚上 meaning 晚上 meaning evening, in fact.
对，
Right? Evening or nighttime, but in many cases you could translate it as evening, right? So 今天 meaning
today.
today. So this evening is
今天晚上，
great. One more time, please.
今天晚上，
Great. 今天 meaning today, 晚上 meaning evening. So this evening is 今天晚上. Now, 你 as in you, 今天晚上有事吗? Now, could we look at this word 是?
Okay.
Fourth time, right? 是.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
事 means things.
Things. Okay. That's 事情, right?
Yes.
Also meaning things.
More intangible, like plans, those kind of things. But you can also use it to describe solid physical objects. But
Yeah.
in this case, it refers to your plans.
Okay. So more generally, things more generally, you might use 东西. Right?
对
As in objects.
Yes.
And 事情 would be as in events or
Yes,
things happening or
that's true.
something of that nature. Okay. Now, 有事吗 meaning
Anything to do? A question, yeah.
有 as in 有没有 do you have? And it's a question. So one more time. Do you have anything to do tonight?
你今天晚上有事吗？
Okay, 有事吗? Now, you could use that question in many contexts. You know, if you want to know if somebody was busy, you might realize you're taking somebody's time and you say, oh, sorry, 有事吗? Meaning,
Yes.
do you have anything to do right
Yeah.
now? You could use it in that context. So again, this evening, how about yesterday evening? How do we say that?
你昨天晚上有事吗？
Okay, so 今天晚上 tonight, this evening, 昨天晚上 meaning
Last
yesterday.
last
Yes,
night.
Last
yesterday.
night, that's right. Now, and the answer to that was, I don't have anything to do tonight.
今天晚上我没有事。
Okay, good. 今天晚上, that's again, this evening,
yeah.
我没有, I don't have 事, 我没有事, I don't have things to do. I don't have anything.
Welcome back to another installment of Chinese Pod Trivia. And the question for you is, for what test does Chinese Pod offer preparation services for? Is it A, the polygraph, B, the colonoscopy, C, the HSK test, or D, the CAT scan?
The CAT scan?
Ooh, sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, the HSK test. That's right, Chinese Pod will thoroughly prepare you to pass this rigorous test of proficiency in Chinese. ChinesePod.com/HSK.
我请你吃饭好不好？
Now, 我请你吃饭好不好? Again, very simple, extremely useful
Yeah.
phrase, 好不好? Meaning, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now you can also say 好吗? Right? But 好不好? Very, very, very useful.
Yes.
Now, so the question is, I'll take you to dinner, essentially.
Yeah.
I'll take you to eat something. Now, to eat is
吃饭。
吃饭, to eat. And 我请你
Yes.
meaning
I'll treat you. I'll pay,
treat.
essentially.
Right. Now, so that is a very common phrase in
China, yeah.
Let's have it again. I'll take you to eat.
我请你吃饭。
One more time, please.
我请你 吃饭
Oh, I'll take that as an offer, Jenny. Thank you very much. 我请你吃饭
but you'll be the one paying.
Oh, thanks a lot. 我请你吃饭 So I'll invite you for dinner. And it's very common. And then again at the end of that sentence, another very common phrase, 好不好?
好不好?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
what are you going to say to that? Of course,
I'd
it's
say absolutely. So,
yeah. 好的
好的 meaning great.
Great, yeah.
Fine.
And for more emphasis, the person says 好主意.
好主意 now 主意 meaning idea or
Yes.
concept, right?
Yeah.
So 好主意 mean that's a great idea.
Yes.
好主意
And the word 主意, when it's on its own, 主 is the third tone.
Yes.
But you might have noticed that when it's put together with 好, because 好 is third tone as well.
Yes.
So when you double up two third tones, it sounds too harsh.
Yes.
That's why 主 here becomes second tone. 好主意.
好主意
It's not always the same in every case, in every construction,
Yeah.
but 好主意 is a very common one. So
Wow, good
please bear that in
stuff.
mind.
Very useful. Now, let's look at a few of those phrases again, because there are some really, really high-frequency things. Now, this evening.
今天晚上
Do you have things to do?
有事吗
I'll invite you to eat.
我请你吃饭
Is that okay?
好不好
Okay.
好的
What a great idea.
好主意
Good stuff. Now, again, as ever, we always choose high-frequency vocabulary here. These little phrases that we give you in this way to practice them, saying like 好不好 我请你吃饭 好主意 all of these will really help your fluency.
Yes.
Because in one sense, by learning these things, it really helps you to sound much more fluent than you actually are. And the good news about these is that they are very, very commonly used.
Yes.
So sometimes, at the early stages of speaking a new language, we need time to think through how we put sentences together. And I find that these little phrases
Yeah,
can be...
we built them up for
Absolutely. And they give you that start, they get the sentence moving, and they give you that extra second or two to think about how you're going to put the rest of your sentences together. So I really strongly suggest that you listen again and take note. We'll bring you, of course, many, many more of these really key expressions. So take note of those, and they're like hooks that will help you to hook onto your sentences and start to produce more fluently. Now, of course, you want to see these and study them in more detail and listen to more examples. You can go to ChinesePod.com, where the whole thing is there at your disposal.
好主意
好主意，谢谢你。And with that, I think it's time to go, Jenny.
Yep.
对不对？
对
好不好？
好的
好，那么我们要说再见。
Take care and see you tomorrow.
At ChinesePod, we know what happens if you don't get your way.
People die!
Which is why we give you what you ask for. So if there's something that you'd like, visit the website and ask us.
Hello, this is John from Hastings, and I was just wondering if you could do a show on exchanging mobile phone numbers.
请问你有没有手机
Could I ask if you have a mobile phone?
Hi, this is May from New Zealand. I'd like to request a show on finding an apartment. That'd be great. Thanks.
Today, we're going to talk about apartments, looking for apartments and finding apartments and so on.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number 0097. Just go to www.chinesepod.com/0097 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0097.